One of the things lots of fans have been talking about in the last couple of days is the potential for the Eternals to impact other Marvel projects. Now, I've seen a few reports about which projects this could impact, and I have to say, there's probably no single project that could be impacted more by the Eternals than Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Let's take a couple minutes to break down two separate theories on how this upcoming movie may have a major impact on Ryan Coogler's sequel and the future of the MCU. Now, before we dive in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, don't forget about that big giveaway. We got a PlayStation 5 to give away at 25,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. And while you're at it, try to check out that Buy Me a Coffee link down below. It's a spectacular way to support this channel with a tiny bit of pocket change, all while creating no new obligations for yourself. We really appreciate it. Well, as the promotional material for the Eternals has unfolded over the last couple weeks, it really does seem like it's a very much standalone Marvel feature. With all new characters, it simply doesn't have the interconnectivity to kick it off like many fans are used to with Marvel movies. But as you think about it, there might be a couple of really huge impacts on a particular Marvel franchise moving forward. Now remember, these are theories, and it's nothing official, but they could spoil the movie for you. So if you don't want any potential spoilers from this theory, I pull away now. I don't know that I'm right, but I could be, and these theories may prove to be true once the movie comes out. So the first theory could tie us directly into the villains for the Black Panther sequel. In case you didn't know, the Deviants also have an underwater city, and like many Marvel projects back in the day, these things were developed in parallel because they were sort of encompassed into their individual franchises. Many people have speculated, although it's not confirmed, that the villain for the Black Panther sequel will indeed be the Prince of Atlantis, Namor. There's also been some ongoing rumors that the Atlanteans will be based on the Mayan culture. There are quite a few casting reports looking for people of Mayan descent, and I suspect this will be the civilization that Atlantis will be based on. We know the Eternals is going to have two separate timelines, one in the distant past and one today, and this would be the perfect opportunity to set up the sunken city of Atlantis for the MCU. As a matter of fact, the Eternals have a deep tie into Central American mythology, and this would be a great way to plant the seeds for Atlantis now and then have that pay off in the Black Panther movie. There was a couple of casting details associated with the Eternals that kind of hinted at this, but we never got any confirmation, but I suspect this may very well be one of those seeds planted for the future. The second theory would have a massive impact on the upcoming film. Although the timeline for the Eternals is still fairly unclear, there is one thing that's clear. The Eternals were here long before much of modern civilization. Now, as many of you know, the Eternals descend directly from the Celestials, and this may be where it ties to Wakanda. Wakanda has a massive mound of vibranium under the ground there that's been there for a millennium, and as many fans know, that came from outer space. I think there's a strong possibility that there will be a resurrected Celestial in the upcoming Eternals movie, which matches closely to the Neil Gaiman storyline. I would not be shocked at all if the fuel and body structure of this upcoming Celestial that's due to be reborn in the Eternals could actually be pulled directly from Wakanda. Imagine a Wakanda in the sequel that has had the whole vibranium mound ripped from the ground by a Celestial. This would change the dynamic of the civilization greatly and impact the future of the MCU in a way that is completely unexpected. Now, obviously, these are theories, and none of them have been proven true as of today. But I do have to wonder about both instances. We are very sure Atlantis is coming into the MCU in Wakanda Forever, and no seeds for that civilization have really been sown outside of a few very minor Easter eggs. Additionally, those familiar with the Celestials know that this is exactly the type of things that they do. The vibranium mound landed there for a reason, and I do seriously doubt that was placed there for the Wakandans themselves. The timescale for the Celestials is so long, you could totally see a civilization being built around their supply caches, only to be destroyed when the Celestials return. What do you guys think? Do you think the Eternals is going to have a massive impact on the future of the MCU? And if it doesn't impact Wakanda Forever, what franchise do you think this will carry over to next? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.